Let's stand for the pledge of allegiance. We can have your attention. We're doing the pledge of allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's pray. Dear Father God, thank you for those elected members that are here this day to make decisions in the city of Huntingburg. We ask now to be with us as those decisions are made, that we may, that decisions made here may be for all the citizens of Huntingburg. For these things, we ask in your son's name. Amen.
Amen.
Got a chance to look at the meetings, going to ask for a motion to approve.
Move to approve the minutes.
I'll second the motion.
We got a first and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. Claims, your motion,
Motion to approve the claims.
I'll second it.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. Right now, first thing we have on the agenda today is for, April, if you want to come through, introduce yourself and let us know why you're here.
I'm April Blessinger. I'm the Director of Transit. And back in July, I brought to the council's attention that we were wanting to get rid of our 2012 Dodge Caravan. And they agreed to it, and we talked about how we were going to take care of getting rid of it. And we had decided that we would do public sale or sealed bid, just like we did the last vehicle 2 years ago when we got rid of it. So Tom can tell you a little bit more about that, as far as how the bids work. But anyway, so you guys agreed to it. The first process was NDOT makes the announcement to all the transit agencies in the state of Indiana and ask if anybody wants this vehicle, because NDOT, they paid for it. Basically, we paid 15%. So they did that they gave them the chance to take that vehicle over 30 days. And when that ended, then it was ours to do with whatever we wanted. So what happened was we've got a new van, a 23 Voyager. And so while that 30-day process was going on, that van had a recall on it. The airbags weren't working. So we had to take that brand new van out of our fleet until that recall was fixed. So then we kept it. We were allowed to keep it in, on our insurance, and NDOT still owned it, until the recall was fixed on the 23 van, which was today. I finally got it fixed, and we are ready to dispose of the 2012. And I have to have your approval.
So you're going to go by sealed bids then?
Yes, that's what we had talked about doing, the same way we did it last time.
In order to, as you recall, in order to dispose of tangible personal property that's no longer needed for city purposes, if it's valued as if it's one item in value is more than $1,000 estimated, then you do have to do either sealed bids or an auction, public auction.
Yeah, we're probably, we've got all kinds of estimates on this value, but based upon what the last one sold for and one car dealer, it's probably just right around that $2,000 mark.
Yep.
What year is it again?
It's a 12. And it has 105,000 miles on it. This is the van that back in, what was it, 2021, I believe, the transmission went out in it. So we took it to a technician from Jasper Engines, rebuilt the transmission on it, and we had the body all fixed, and there were a few things that few dents that needed to be fixed. And so it came back and it was really in pretty good shape. And it's done its job,
Make a motion, give you permission to get sealed bids on it.
Thank you.
I'll second.
We got a motion for sealed bids, and we got a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. So we need to set a bid committee.
Yes,
It was, I think in July they declared it surplus.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, and we had that email.
I have all the
We
emails,
had
yeah.
that from, yeah. So we have, we reviewed that this afternoon, so April 9, we do. have
Check
the
all those
email.
boxes,
Yeah, the intent was to dispose of it before now, but with the recall.
right,
we had to
Hopefully
keep
we won't
this
have
in
to bring it out of
operation.
retirement again.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, no, I want it gone so that we can move forward. If that vehicle ends up with another recall, we'll just use both big vans. We have certain passengers that don't like to use the ramp that goes up. They get a little nervous, and so, the small van, they request the small van. So it's nice to have it, but if this happens again, we'll
Yeah.
make other arrangements.
I believe we got less than 2,000 on the last one we sold.
Mhm.
Actually,
think
there
it was
were two sealed
1,500.
bids to get rid of it, if I remember.
Yeah, we went through it twice. Hopefully we won't have to do that again.
Where does that get advertised at? Just,
I think we put it in the Herald.
Yeah, you have to put it in the Herald. It's the only legal publication for Huntingburg. But you're obviously not going to get a lot of exposure just putting a legal ad in the newspaper. If you know people that are interested, the best way of getting the word out is by word of mouth.
can we have,
Can we have it on city
I'll put-
Facebook page? or-
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
I'll put
Put it
pictures
on the
with it.
radio, but you're
Yeah.
just legally obligated to advertise twice in the newspaper.
And I do believe we put it out on social media last time and.
We did several times.
I also let car dealers know.
Right.
Locally that it was for sale and actually it was word of mouth is who bid on it.
It's worth some money to someone that may need to get someone like handicap around because you can load a wheelchair. It's got the ramp that pulls out. You can load the wheelchair and strap it down.
This
you
was
know,
more than
it's-
a fan. That part isn't it?
Somebody, the right person needs it,
It is 13 years old, but those are all city miles too, which makes it a little rough.
I think that's why the transmission goes out so fast. I don't know. I'm no mechanic.
Yeah,
What I know.
Yeah,
Too much,
So,
too much
uh,
short
Schedule
tripping.
the rides.
I'm gonna make a suggestion too, that we declare bid opening committee as Tom Dipple, clerk treasurer, the mayor and April as part of that, and we'll get together on a date. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. Of course, those are public meetings too, so.
great, thank you.
normally
April.
what
You
we
need
do.
a,
Thank you,
anything from
guys.
that?
Motion on that, yeah.
I'll make a motion to, make that, whatever, assign that committee.
I'll second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, passes.
Thank you for allowing me to come in last minute.
And we'll probably, Tom, you think it's best to do that first of the year with the holidays? We don't wanna.
I don't know, were you wanting to get it done by the end of the year?
I would like to. I don't know if that's possible or not, but I would
Yeah.
really like
Well, you
to.
have
It's
to
gonna be
advertise
11 days.
twice
Yeah,
and have to have
Tough, because
10 days between the last
the Herald
advertisement.
doesn't go daily.
When it happens, it happens. I mean, it's taken this long.
If everything was perfect, it's gonna take at least 20, 30 days, so I don't think we're gonna make it by the end of the year.
Might not make it.
Yeah.
Okay,
All righty,
thank you for your time.
so we can do the first advertisement pretty soon, but the second bid opening is gonna be first of the year. All right, just let the state and DOT know that,
I will,
okay.
certainly. I have to upload the minutes from this meeting so they can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's not going under your Christmas tree, Jeff.
City Attorney Phil
I
Schneider,
have nothing.
Maybe I have you though.
Clerk Treasurer Thomas Dipple.
I passed out the annual certifications of the elected officials contracting with. They're not involved in contracting and then there's one for nepotism that you.
I think I
This is
got
all
one.
elected officials.
You only
plus
get
the
one?
council.
I had two.
That's the reason I got one left over. Which one you got?
I don't have the contract one.
Yes,
of the
she's,
nepotism.
she's a nepotism.
He's a nepotism or she's a.
She has
I
it.
need
She
it.
has it.
I need a contract.
She's a contractor.
What's that?
Well, that should be so simple.
It looks so similar.
Well, it's one of them is contracting and one of them is
Nepotism.
nepotism.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's no
That-
action on that other than just sign it and
Gets filed.
If they're not filed, then the the State Board of Accounts will not approve your budget, or Department of Local Government Finance will not approve your budget next year.
Okay,
There are consequences.
There are consequences.
and they check them?
Yeah. They do ask a question, though, yeah, so I guess they do check.
No.
Anything else for you, Tom?
No, nothing else.
I did, you know, I did get a request from one council member, I just say it, that, about, you know, the need, what is the need for our meeting on the 23rd? You know, we haven't done our reports, or the utility board hasn't officially met, so I still think that we'll probably need to go ahead and do that 23rd meeting unless somebody else has some other thoughts here. So,
It's fine.
Yeah, I think there may be a request to amend a economic development area, allocation area for OFS on that meeting.
On that meeting.
So, yeah, it needs to be done before the end of the year, so.
Okay.
It goes before the redevelopment commission
That's-
first.
That's right.
I
That's
should be
that-
here.
The new expansion they're doing out on the north side.
400?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty good size expansion.
Yeah, very much so.
I think there's 60,000. 100,000 after that. What, anything from the council?
Just a reminder that we have 2 more weeks of leaf pickup. So that the last week for leaf pickup will be the 22nd through the 24th.
And then on the first, we start picking up Christmas trees, or the week after that, so. Actually, it's the second, that Friday.
Oh, I do have one more thing too. The, just a thank you to the merchants and the, Destination Honeyberg, the ice skating rink. It was really fun and the parade was nice this weekend. So it's neat. It's so neat that we live in such a cool city. It has so many things.
Looked
so,
like the turnout was good.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time I missed the parade in a few years, and it was.
Yeah.
Another obligation I had as mayor that evening that I needed to be at, so.
It's a blessing and a curse that there's so
Yeah.
much going on.
it
Yeah.
was. So I kept my obligation there, not realizing that they conflicted. Any other citizen items? Let's see. If not, I ask for, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Citizen items?
Or do we have anything from the youth council?
I don't even think they could hear you. So Shirley didn't come up here to watch our
No, we were just wondering,
nepotism.
just wondering if you guys have any updates with respect to the last meeting, the moratorium that was put on, or anything that would, for transparency purposes, any conversations that you know, taxpayers and citizens would benefit from knowing.
The only thing that, you know, we have issued notice to, AES that their 2-year term has expired. And
That's fine.
it.
Yeah, that's fine.
They went to their council as well as their internal council, because they have their own attorneys at Monument
Yeah,
Circle.
they were also notified that there's been a moratorium on considering any new or refiled or amended development plans until the council's had a chance to review the development standards for commercial solar fields. So they've been made aware of that as well.
Great.
What is our next step? You know, we ultimately have to sign something, right? So what happens next? for our
Generally, the
council?
plan commission, those changes in the
UDO
zoning
or-
ordinances would be heard by the plan commission. They can be initiated by the council or by other people or by the plan commission itself. But I think they're going to need some assistance in what type of standards changes need to be considered. But once they make a recommendation to hold a public hearing on it, then it comes to the council.
They don't have a meeting, a scheduled meeting unless there's something.
We got one coming up. this-
Yeah, I think they have.
I
one
don't know
every-
I don't know what's on the agenda, but we do have.
Third
one.
Monday, is it the third Monday of every month? or-
I'll tell you in a second.
Say
And
again?
we'll have something probably be January before we get anything.
It's
in.
on the fourth.
Because we're,
Fourth
uh,
Monday, yeah,
Fourth
fourth Monday of
Monday.
each month at 5:30.
We're in the process of bringing on council to be able to make those recommendations.
On the
of what
26th.
those changes would be. Reached out to a couple of firms and still waiting to hear back from both. I don't know. I guess they got more business than what they need right now. But we'll definitely, realize that we will definitely hear back from AES. I know that, but it's been about, what do you think it's been? It'll be 7 days Wednesday that we contacted them.
Yeah,
So
I'm not sure.
verbally, they were actually reaching out to me the day after the council meeting last time, so word gets out pretty quickly. And at that time, I had nothing to say to them. Not without, now that they're consulting council, it would be proper for us to have meetings without council with them, so.
I don't think so either. I see there is construction. I assume that's on the, whatever you call it.
Center Point Substation.
Center Point has started construction on a substation or something that I noticed recently. So,
Yeah, they don't have their permits or anything for this portion of the project right now. From our
Okay.
conversations with the
Now,
state
the fact
entities.
is, council passed there's a moratorium on taking any new ones, so.
No, we were just wondering about updates,
Yeah.
so thank you.
thank you.
We'll keep updated the other stuff and really.
Hello again.
First of all, I want to thank you all for listening last meeting and stepping up and making moves to make sure this is addressed and that hopefully we can look at the safety aspects of this. John Kaltbacher couldn't be here tonight and he asked me to ask you, he gave me these questions last time. He hasn't heard anything back on them. Maybe that's because of what you just said.
Yeah. we
Okay,
have-
so-
No, we,
So I also submitted, we had at the Holland Town Board meeting the other night, AES was there. We submitted a list of questions to them. I gave, you should have got this, but I'm gonna give
Yeah.
it to everybody here.
I have passed those on to our fire.
Yeah,
chief,
I,
and he, unfortunately, he's
apologize.
had some time off. He's been,
okay, that's
but
cool.
he's reviewing.
So you've
those
got,
now.
everybody's got it, okay. And I apologize because
Met
I
with him
misspelled
yesterday.
evacuations, it's evacuations on here, so my fault on that.
I was out
um,
of the office 3 days last week for a
I know,
conference.
I know. So,
We had a brief time on Monday.
so, as far as, looking forward on safety and ordinances, thing like that, like I said last time, there are resources out there and I know you're reaching out to other council to, I think the big thing is safety. Did a little research today with the Electric Power Research Institute, which is EPRI, all the power companies use that, and AES Fluence, which is the same company, by the way.
Yeah.
Has had 6 failures of BES systems since 2019. And, the one in Arizona burned for 10 days, I believe. And I did, if you look at this sheet I gave you, there's a little calculation there on, if you had to have one officer, manning a roadblock, keep people from that area or whatever, for 10 days, for 24/7 hour, 24/7 a day, he would have to have a CBRN gas mask on with a canister, CBRN canister, $60 per unit, lasts less than an hour. So that's $14,400. Just to have one officer man a roadblock for that amount of time. So I just want, there are safer ways to do this. Sodium ion batteries, that's a safer way of doing it. And be honest with you, we had the meeting with the AES the other night, and it was really lacking on their information. And they're actually dog and pony show, the way I would put it, technical information was kind of sketchy. So anyway, I thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, you're. Yeah, and they're in consultations with other departments, but they've had several, but our fire chief says that they're aware, they deal with batteries a lot. and cars and
Yeah, well,
those
not
type of
with
things.
mine, battery goes
Yeah.
right out.
So it's, it becomes, and also some houses have battery backups now and, you know, it is, everything becomes a concern, you know, as we get down there.
I do wanna mention though.
Hazardous cargo going through town, you name it. Come up here, cause we
Yeah.
did have a lot of comments last time. Anybody come to the table? Nobody could hear what they were
I got you.
saying.
I got you.
They couldn't hear anybody that weren't at the podium.
I just want to
And,
mention the scale of this, because there's going to be around 90 20-foot shipping containers
Yeah,
with lead acid, or not lead acid, lithium ion batteries in them. 20-foot long containers, and we've been told around 90 canisters. That's a lot of batteries. And this is becoming a countywide problem now because we have not only one south of town here, we have Duff, and now we have learned that Ireland's going to have one that's potentially 3 times the size of Duff. And each one of those facilities is going to have a battery. It's scheduled to have a battery. So you've got a really big EMA issue going on here.
thank you.
All right. Okay, thanks.
Pike County does too, so I've been in contact with them, how they're handling it. Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Anything else?
Ms. Council. Michaela, do you have anything?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, cool.
You guys haven't seen me in a long
I
time.
know.
I'm
We
sorry I
can't-
missed you this morning. I didn't want to.
A lot of people were running late this morning, so it was no big deal. So yeah, we have a bigger Mayor's Youth Council this year. It's really great. We have about like 35 to 40 students in it. I know a couple people have dropped it, but we have a lot of kids interested, a lot of seniors.
And you were elected president.
Yeah, I am. So a couple things that we're planning on doing this year is recently we contacted the Armory because we want to do like care packages for some like local people in the military. Unfortunately, they can't give us specific names, but they can like give us like where they're at, and then they can send it to them. So that's something that we're working towards. And then other than that, we're just working on a bake sale. We're gonna probably do it at a basketball game probably after Christmas. But other than that, that's pretty much all we have.
We're
so.
still working with the State House. Not
Mhm.
sure we're going to make it happen for a visit. They're going to adjourn early this year, so it would have to be in February.
Okay.
We're still trying to coordinate that through. You've been on the calls with the state AIM,
Mhm.
with AIM, and they're the ones coordinating all that, so we'll get you dates. I haven't heard yet. I
Mhm.
talked to them Friday and I still haven't heard anything, so.
Yeah, there were so many kids on there from different schools with their Mary's Youth Council, and they had so many ideas. And then I'm actually going to take that back to Mr. Schneider because I forgot to tell him this morning. But I mean, yeah, I feel like there's so much more potential this year because we have a lot more kids, and we're not kind of stuck on one project. We're working on smaller projects. And then we're also going to plan a date where we go to the grind. So then you guys could always like come and have coffee or breakfast with us. So if you have any other ideas, let Mayor Elkins know and he could tell me. But
We have one of
Yeah.
your members working as an intern here,
oh yeah,
3 days a week too, so,
Karen or Lupe.
both actually.
Okay, yeah, they're great. So that's all I got.
Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, they're here. so,
Mhm.
In the afternoon. So we have a lot more engagement at the youth council. They're still gonna be, taking a role in helping with some of the media fundraising for the, fitness, mat that we're
Mhm.
looking at putting out at Nehaus Park, and we've got $30,000 so far in grant money. We need another about 145. We think we have 50 taken care of, and we have a match grant up to 50,000 for whatever we can raise. So we should be there. You know, I know it seems like a lot of money, but and it is. But it'll be a fitness mat that all ages can use.
Mhm.
It'll be an accessible area. Our heat maps that we took through the city showed that was one of the busiest parks for exercise we have. And that's why I kind of looked at that versus other ones. And a lot of people come from OFS and those plants that are lunch hour and do walking and other things here and having that mat. And 7 minutes, you can go through quite a few exercises on there. But like I said, it's for any age group. Even I could do it. So,
Yeah, and then we're gonna start that in January after we get back from break. And a lot more kids are engaged with it and they kind of like what what we're doing, so it makes it more fun. So yeah. That's all I got.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Malia.
I move to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn.
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry, Janet. Do you have anything? I'm so sorry. I'm
I'll
so
second the
sorry.
motion then.
She wanted to make a motion before you stood up. here.
Yeah. It's Christmas
You don't
concert
have-
season. We gotta get.
I don't think she has anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Think we have to vote on it.
Did somebody second?
I didn't
Alright.
hear a second. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, we have second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Oh, any against? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are adjourned.
At 5:56 PM.
All right.
Poor old Janet didn't even get a chance.
Yeah. Sorry, Janet.
Did
You
you
gotta be
say-
real quick.
Even more her bright color.